The Halo Windows app is being shut down, support for Halo Wars 2 is ending, and Halo Infinite's creator director leaves. We got a lot of news to cover, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here today for what is a jam-packed news update. The Halo app, and if you're asking yourself what is the Halo app, you are not alone. I had personally never heard of this application, and to me that's strange considering since Halo is my favorite game franchise. They made absolutely no effort to advertise this app whatsoever. Now, apparently, the app contained on PC and it worked on mobile, and it would have, I guess, the latest news for the Halo PC titles. Titles like Halo 5's Forged, Halo Wars 2, Halo Spartan Assault, and the Spartan Assault sequel that came out as well. The following information, though, can be found on Halo Waypoint under the news by 343 Industries, and the information reads as follows. As the 343 team looks ahead to work on the future of Halo, we periodically take stock of everything we currently operate and support across the entire franchise ecosystem. As the time goes by, various applications and services fall out of scope and are deprioritized as they are no longer a key component of our future plans and aspirations. Ceasing support and operations of these legacy offerings frees up resources that can be redeployed on better services for the future. Today, we want to let you know that our plans are to officially decommission the Halo app on Windows PC starting on August 16th of 2019. Halo and HCS news content will no longer be published within the Halo app. Instead, you can continue to find all of the same great content on HaloWaypoint.com and Halo.gg. Halo Wars 2 game stats will continue to populate within the app until February 16th of 2020, but the same data can also be found within the game client and on Halo Waypoint. We recommend that you go ahead and uninstall the app as there will be no more content, updates, or support or functionality being added. If you currently use the Halo PC app to launch Halo Wars 2 or Halo 5 Forge, as of August 16th, 2019, you will need to launch each application individually. Please note that this will have zero impact on your ability to play and enjoy these games, and no impact on performance. A number of people have installed and utilized the Halo app over the years since its release, and we hope the content it delivered helped to enrich your enjoyment of all things Halo, and we appreciate your support and look forward to bigger things in the future. Now, to me, it is pretty clear cut and dry why 343 Industries decided to shut this app down. It's just unfortunate that they didn't actually have a better effort with this app, because again, as someone whose favorite franchise is Halo, I had no idea that this app even existed, and that's probably just because I don't play any of those available titles on my PC. But still, the fact that I didn't know about it, and the fact that I didn't see any advertising for it, or that they didn't really even seem to acknowledge it except for the fact that they're shutting it down, to me is weird. If you guys knew about this, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe you guys could give me a better grasp of what the app actually was for and what it did, other than just launching games and holding stats and some news. Now, moving on to Halo Wars 2 news. The support for Halo Wars 2 is coming to a close. Fans of Halo Wars 2 had started a petition on change.org to try to get noticed by 343 requesting further development on much requested bug fixes, balance changes, and a Steam version that had been promised quite a while ago. 343 responded, though, saying that the studio is not committing any more resources to Halo Wars 2 as it puts its focus on the Master Chief Collection. I have to say that honestly, though, I'm not a Halo Wars 2 player, and it sucks when support for a game that you like to play comes to an end, but I would really rather see them put that support towards the Master Chief Collection, and I am biased by that just because I like the Master Chief Collection more as a game than I do Halo Wars. But their statement had been released, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. It says, as awesome as all of these requests are, and as much as we personally share the same desires, the unfortunate reality is that we currently are unable to commit any future Halo Wars 2 development or support at this time. The team that is currently working on bringing MCC to PC and Halo Reach to MCC is also the team that helped make Halo Wars 2 a reality. With the large scope and the immense amount of work surrounding the MCC for PC, the resources that were previously focused on Halo Wars 2 have been pulled over to help support the MCC and Halo Reach development. Every one of us cares deeply for Halo Wars 2 and the awesome community that has and continues to play the title. The team has previously partnered directly with the Halo Wars community to be really involved in balancing patches, bug fixes, and numerous improvements to the game, both during initial development as well as beyond its launch and subsequent DLC releases. Since launch, Halo Wars 2 has received 18 content updates, over 30 balanced patches that were built entirely on community feedback and requested changes. While we'd love to keep that great partnership going, at this time, the team does not have the bandwidth to help work on Halo Wars 2 with other development efforts taking priority. This doesn't mean that the team won't revisit Halo Wars 2 in the future. We'll never say never, but it does mean that these requests are things that the team is unable to commit to for the foreseeable future. Who knows, maybe they'll be able to focus on some of the requests in the petition later down the road. But at this time, in the interest of transparency and open dialogue, we just want to be upfront and realistic that there are no current plans to do so. Thank you for all your feedback and requests, even more awesome with Halo Wars 2. And thank you for the amount of passion and continued interest you show the title and Halo Wars community. We look forward to hopefully being able to work with the community on Halo Wars again in the future. So basically what I get from this response from 343 is that they need all hands on deck for the Master Chief Collection. They're trying to bring it over to PC. They're also trying to bring Halo Reach into the Master Chief Collection on top of putting it into the Xbox One and on PC. And if you've caught any of my previous Halo updates, they are having problems with the Xbox One version, that they've pretty much hit the memory cap for the game. So having all these extra people here to help them, hopefully they can get it done in a timely manner. It does suck that people are losing their support for probably what could be their favorite game, but at least they say that in this article that they may have the possibility of the future to go back and address things in Halo Wars 2. Honestly, though, what I see them doing maybe in 2 to 3 years, maybe 4, is just having Halo Wars 3 come out and addressing all those issues from Halo Wars 2 in a brand new title. Moving on to our final and what could be most concerning story here is a story done by Jason Schreier over at Kotaku. The headline reads, Halo Infinite creative director leaves company, and the article reads as follows. Tim Longo, creative director for the upcoming Halo Infinite, left developer 343 Industries this week. It's part of a leadership shakeup that arrives late in development of the next Halo game, which is scheduled for fall release of 2020. Longo, an industry veteran who had also served as the creative director for Halo 5, had moved to a different role a few weeks ago, according to 2 people with the familiar goings-on at 343. This week, he left the company entirely. When reached out by Kotaku, Microsoft and 343 provided this statement. Roles and responsibilities of various team members regularly evolve to meet the needs of the game throughout development. We have recently had 2 changes to the Halo Infinite development team. Our executive producer, Mary Olson, will now take charge of the campaign on Halo Infinite as a lead producer, utilizing her many years of experience at 343 to help craft a great campaign for our fans. Additionally, Tim Longo has recently departed our team, and we are truly thankful for his many contributions to our game, our studio, and the head of the Halo universe. We wish Tim nothing but the best in his future endeavors. The overall creative vision and production of the game remains led by Chris Lee, studio head of Halo Infinite. We have a world-class team-building Halo Infinite, and overwhelming positive response by fans has us energized more than ever to create the best Halo game to date alongside Project Scarlet in 2020. These changes will have no impact to the release date for Halo Infinite. Now, generally, when a creative director leaves a game, when it could be in what might be the most important time for development, is generally not a good thing. Although upon hearing that he was the creative director for Halo 5, while it does suck for people leaving their jobs or losing their jobs, I do have to say that maybe this is actually better for the game that he is no longer the creative director in charge, that somebody else is, considering the fact that while there are people that do enjoy Halo 5, I myself personally don't. I really don't have any good things to say about Halo 5. So hearing that there's been a change kind of gives me a little bit of hope. I am, however, actually extremely worried. I know the game is a little more than a year away, but from the sound of this article, from the sound of this statement, that the new creative director is going to help build a great campaign that fans will come to love, or that fans will love. If the campaign isn't even done yet, or at least well on its way to being finished, there might be big problems that we're not aware of. And this is quite frightening. I have to say, honestly, like I'm a little more shaken up. You would have thought that with 5 years between Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, that they would have at least most of the campaign, if not most of the gameplay decisions, done and made. From this response, and with the creative director leaving, that might not be the case. But what do you guys think about Halo Infinite's creative director leaving? Sounds like it could be a bad thing. Sounds like it could be a good thing. Doesn't sound like they have much of the campaign done. But don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment in the section down below. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I upload content weekly. And until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.